Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, the channel here is all about drones and photography. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about something slightly different. This is a product from DJI, a big drone manufacturer, and it's a product that a lot of you will have heard of. It's been out for a while now, the DJI OSMO POCKET. So this DJI OSMO POCKET I bought around a month ago, so I've been having some great fun using it over the last month or so, and I thought now that I've got some experience with it, it's a good time for me to put this video together just to talk through what it is, what it does, and the sort of pros and cons, why you might want to get it, why you might not want to get it, and how it compares to a normal gimbal, as I also have a full gimbal setup, so going to talk through that as well. So the OSMO POCKET, its key features are that it's a highly portable gimbal video camera device, so it can shoot 4K 60 frames per second video, it can do 1080p at 120 frames per second, it's obviously gimbal stabilized, it's, as I said, very portable, as standard, comes with this nice little case to put it in, so you can fit it easily in your pocket, and it's well protected, and yeah, really quick to set up and get started on, so you can quickly just turn it on and you're ready to shoot some video. So it's a great little device for traveling and for filming video on the go. So that's the basic setup and features of it, and another positive is that you get the full manual settings with it, so you can adjust all your exposure, your ISO and shutter speed, and also you can film in their cine-like formats, which is kind of like a flatter color grade, and then in post-production you can make your colors really pop and bring out a lot of detail, so that's really good. So yeah, that's the basics of the OSMO POCKET. Now, comparing it to a real DSLR or mirrorless camera on a gimbal, the advantages of the OSMO are that it's much faster to set up. In this clip here, I'm just showing how I set up the gimbal that I own, this Mozo Aircross, and it takes altogether about 3.5 minutes to get my camera onto it and balanced and ready to shoot some video, whereas the OSMO POCKET, you can pull it out your pocket and you're good to go in 10 seconds. So that's the clear advantage of the OSMO for when you're out and about, just need to capture a moment or a scene really quickly, then you can do it with the OSMO, whereas yeah, real gimbal is going to take a while. It's probably more for if you've got like a planned scene that you want to capture, rather than just quick snaps on the go when you're traveling. So that's where the OSMO really shines. Great little portable device and enables you to get really nice smooth footage. Here's a bit of footage from when I was just walking through the woods near my home in Sutton Park here. So as you can see, it's really nice silky smooth footage. The other advantage really of the OSMO POCKET is the ability to get this 4K 60 frames per second video, which is great for slowing down in post-production. You can get some real nice slow motion at 4K, and then at 1080p at 120 frames per second, then it can be really good to get some very slow movements and capture some really creative video. So that's the OSMO features versus a real gimbal. The advantage of a real gimbal though in a full DSLR setup is that you're going to obviously have a lot more options to get like a blurred out background. The dynamic range of a mirrorless full frame camera that I own, like the A7 II, is going to enable you to capture a lot more color information and really come up with some much better quality footage, especially in low light conditions. A real DSLR or mirrorless camera is going to be much better. It's like comparing a mobile phone photo versus a proper camera, a DSLR or mirrorless photo. It's clearly going to be much better on a larger sensor, proper camera, than the small sensor you get in a mobile phone. The other thing to mention about it that is worth noting about comparing the two things is that it's less obtrusive than a real gimbal. So if you're in a city, loads of people around, obviously everyone's going to be looking at you if you're carrying a massive gimbal and a big full frame camera on it, or mirrorless camera even. And so if you've just got this though, you're walking around with this, most people aren't even going to know it's a camera. They're just going to think you're holding, I don't know, like a microphone or something like that, or a chocolate bar. It's so small, and yeah, it's about the same size as a Mars bar, so it's not going to be noticed as much. You're not going to get as many people looking into your camera lens and making your footage look a bit weird with everyone staring at you. So that's another great thing about it. Now, talking about some of the negatives that I've experienced with this, I mentioned that in low light conditions it does struggle. It can seem really grainy, and also the sort of focal length of it. It could do with being a bit wider. Sometimes when I'm at home trying to do video footage, it's just a bit too zoomed in really. If I want to say capture a room full of people at a party, then I could do it just a slightly wider angle than this offers. And also a lot of people say that for vlogging as well, that you'd need to hold it quite far away from you to be able to vlog with it. So it's not ideal to just hold it on its own to do a vlog on the go. But certainly with a selfie stick, then you can hold it out a bit further and get a nice vlog going on. There are ways to overcome these things, but yeah, the low light capability I don't think is that great. But certainly in bright conditions you can get some great footage. And the other negative that I found with it is that there's various accessories that you need that you would think they could have just included as standard. One of the things that I wanted to do was plug in a microphone and have a bit of a vlog setup on the go, so I had to buy a few different things to enable me to do that. So I had to get this thing which the Osmo slides into, and then my phone will slide into and connect up to the Osmo to give me a nice big screen, and then that gives me a tripod mount so that I can mount it on a tripod such as this one, and then on the go can do a bit of a vlog with it. And also it enables me to put a light on the top as well. I seem to have forgotten how to screw my tripod on, but yeah, so that's effective vlog like that. And then putting a light on the top just to give me a nicer sort of scene. Goes like that. So it does require a few bits to be able to vlog effectively on the go, and also needed to get a microphone adapter. Nearly forgot about that one. So that was really important, as I said, because I wanted to get better quality audio. The onboard microphone is okay, it's not awful, but certainly a proper shotgun mic is going to get you some much better audio. So you have to buy this little accessory to go in there as well. So that's a bit frustrating. They could have just put a microphone input on it and maybe just put a tripod screw on the bottom, as pretty much every camera has that as standard, and then that would mean I wouldn't have had to mess around buying this mount for it as well. So those are the sort of negatives about it, but overall I think it's a fantastic device. This I think is available for about £260 at the moment, and then the accessory pack, which I also purchased, which gives you a scroll wheel to adjust your gimbal. It gives you this to mount it onto a GoPro accessories and a wireless adapter so that you can wirelessly hook up your phone. So all little handy accessories. I managed to pick those up for £50. Usually I think they're £99 for those three things. It's well worth buying it as a pack though, as they're usually about £30 each individually. So there's a lot of accessories that you need to pick up. I also bought another case for it, but I haven't really used that yet. Mainly bought that because I wanted a strap to be able to carry it around my neck or just hold on to, so that I wouldn't risk dropping it when I'm travelling. So yeah, that's a bit of a negative, the amount of accessories that you need to buy. As I said, a lot of these things could have just been included. Certainly they could have put wireless capabilities into it, and having some sort of scroll wheel or joystick on it is really useful, so you'd think they could have just fitted that on there somehow. And yeah, the microphone input, certainly think they could have just made that a standard feature on it from the start, as clearly a lot of people that do video are going to want to use an external mic to get good quality audio. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating the amount of things that you have to buy for it. But at the same time, you could say about a mirrorless camera or DSLR camera, you're going to probably have to buy various little add-ons and accessories. So yeah, realistically, I still think it's a good device for a vlogger or somebody that wants to get into producing YouTube video. And I've been really pleased with it. It's something that I just take out with me in my pocket quite often when I go out with my camera and my gear. So yeah, I think it's a great device, a really good idea from DJI, and yeah, certainly recommend looking into it and picking one up if you want to get some nice, creamy, beautiful, smooth gimbal footage on the go. So thanks for joining me for this video. Please consider subscribing and joining me again for more videos. Goodbye for now. Hope you all have a great day.